Hello guys, what is going on? It is a gaming guru here for Pros Play FIFA, and welcome to the first video of the second leg of the quarterfinals, and I'm really going to try to bang these videos out like crazy, like one video a day is what I'm aiming for. So I'm going to try my absolute hardest because I know we've been behind and it's our fault, we're sorry, and so I'm not going to waste a lot of time here. Today we have Galatasary versus PSG, the second leg. Galatasaray going to the match 2-1 down, but with an away goal. So one goal from Galatasaray puts PSG's chances puts PSG's chances quite low. So I would like to before this video starts, before this game starts rather, I would like to thank you all for watching. Please like, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, and have a good day. Welcome to Pros Play FIFA coverage of the UEFA Champions League, and in this match we have Galatasaray versus Paris Saint-Germain. I'm your commentator, Gaming Guru, here at the stadium in Turkey for the game today. Galatasaray maybe not coming into this tie as favorites, but they performed quite well. Our match official today is Derek Milbottle from England. Galatasaray with a very strong lineup. And the same goes for PSG. Going into the semi-finals is what most clubs would aspire to do. Some clubs even dream of making the semi-finals. One of those clubs with the dream of making the semi-finals may very well be Galatasaray. And the same for PSG. They have gone out in the quarterfinals the past 3 Champions Leagues, I believe. And Galatasaray get us underway. Drogba. Clever back heel. And they've kept possession here, Galatasaray. They know they're down on aggregate, and they're surging forward in an attack quite well. Good fake shot from Mabue, but he's been tackled. Melo. Back to Yilmaz. Kurtulus. And Cavani has tackled Kurtulus and is away. He's only got the centre backs to beat, but Balta, I believe that was, came out and took the ball, and Selchuk is pronounced offsides. Matuidi. Motta. Maxwell playing at left back today. Marco Verratti. Let's see. Ibrahimovic. Back to Muslera, who's giving it right to his Uruguayan teammate Cavani. And here's Matuidi into Ibrahimovic. I don't know how PSG didn't tuck that golden chance away, but they have another one here as Malta floats the ball through to Ibrahimovic, and there's some confusion going on in the Galatasaray box. Out to Yala on the wing, back into Lavezzi. Stopped by Chediu, and Abue gets the ball clear. That was a sticky situation there for Galatasaray. They won't want that to happen again, considering they are down on aggregate. But here's Didier Drogba. Drogba! Oh, his shot's been blocked. Selchuk to send the delivery into the box. Fall into the head of Drogba! Oh, it's over the bar. Frustration for Galatasaray as they fail to bring themselves in front in this tie. Remember, PSG currently lead 2-1 on aggregate, but one goal sets Galatasaray up for moving on away goals. Thiago Motta. Sends through Ibrahimovic. Good stop by Chedyu. Wesley Sneijder. Drogba. Drogba's still going. Drogba! Oh, and he sent it over. So close for the Ivorian. How amazing would it be to win the Champions League in his last season of football for a club which I don't believe has ever won the Champions League, from a country which I don't believe has won the Champions League. I don't think Turkey has a Champions League win under their belts. Kurtulos. Drogba. Oh! That was nearly a wonderful pass played into Selçuk, but it was cut out by the PSG defense. Zlatan Ibrahimovic and Chedyu once again stops the Swedes' attempts, but it's fallen right to Marco Verratti. Floats across over to Cavani, and PSG have taken a 3-1 lead. And that is an away goal for them. Galatasaray now need 2 goals to send it into extra time. Might argue that was a bit unlucky, considering how they have defended quite well. But here's Wesley Sneijder. Drogba! That was nearly one back right then and there. Selçuk with the corner. Oh, it was a poor delivery. Roberto Mancini telling Galatasaray, get up, push forward, score some goals. Yilmaz. Eboué. Swings one in! Saved by Sirigu. And had that not been hit by Sirigu, Drogba surely would have put it in. And speaking of Drogba, there's his head, and he's put it over the bar again. Galatasaray just continue to push from their main man, Drogba, but he cannot put anything in the net, it seems. That's a very good pass from Sneijder, and Drogba puts Sneijder back in, and the shot is blocked, and Yilmaz with an absolutely atrocious effort, which Sirigu picks up on its way, curling back out. The Turks won't be too happy with that shot. They will be happy with Drogba and Sneijder's 1-2, though. And here's Drogba to Yilmaz. Yilmaz on the wing. Tries to move past the PSG defender Maxwell. Eboué looking for the throw in. Sends it to Kurtulos. Sends it over to Drogba with a header. It's wide, and it would have been easily saved by Sirigu. Not easy to put in good headers, but it did take a deflection. And Selçuk sends in the corner to Drogba, and he's still not gotten his goal. He's been searching for these first 40 minutes in vain. They said it is definitely against the run of play that PSG are up here on score and by 2 goals on aggregate, because Galatasaray have been the dominant team by far. But here's Burak Yilmaz, and he's poked one in. The man who put them through against Chelsea, or rather put them 2-0 up, has just brought it back for them to 3-2 on aggregate. They can still squeeze their way through this tie, either another 2 goals or another 1 goal to put it in an extra time. Galatasaray 1, PSG 1. And there's been a foul here committed by Selçuk, and he'll get a yellow card for that. Here's Mota. Thiago Silva. Alex. PSG will probably be content to sit on their laurels here. But Galatasaray are not going to allow that to happen. Here's Wesley Sneijder. Wesley Sneijder sends through Yilmaz. But it was a difficult ball to play. He didn't quite play it to the best of the ability. Balta. Melo. Sneijder. A very direct, very attacking game shown by Galatasaray tonight. Here's Sneijder. A cross goal! Oh! I think that surprised the PSG defense and no one went for it. I went over Drogba to Yilmaz, and Yilmaz nearly put in his second. Sirigu's been facing the firing squad today. There's Matuidi. Ibrahimovic. And he's put that out for a goal kick. And that is the end of the first half, everybody. A 1-1 draw here on the scoreline, but PSG lead 3-2. There is no chance for Galatasaray to win on away goals. Definitely against the run of play. 11 shots for Galatasaray, 1 for PSG, but only 3 shots on target for the Turks, and 57% possession. They have been very, very dominant, and you would expect them to change up their formation. Just wonder what the manager is saying in there on the touch lines. Oh, there goes my TV. TV, stop it! I can't see! Oh, there's no volume! This hasn't happened in a video yet! Sorry, everybody. My TV decides to do that sometimes. Left forward. Drogba, Yilmaz. And a substitution for Galatasaray as they bring on Bullet for Cotulos. He's been a super sub so far this season. And a change of formation for Galatasaray with 3 forwards. And Drogba is already off. He's been looking for goal, and his Bullet. There's Cavani. Mistake from Chedu, but he's gone back and tackled him. Struggling to get the ball out of their defensive half. There's Sneijder. Or pass to Yilmaz. Missed slide tackle from Sneijder. And Cavani's through. Kaya's challenging. Kaya. Pushing up. Against Cavani. Ball is switched over to Maxwell. And Selchuk makes the interception, but he cannot keep it in play. Wouldn't count the Turks out here with all the pressure they've been putting on. But you might just wonder if their attacking style of play at the moment could be their downfall. Cavani. Matuidi. Remember, PSG are still going through at the moment, so they will have they will hopefully try to relax a bit. Yilmaz. And chip through ball is not going to find its target. Sirigu comes out and collects that with no problem. Mota. The beautiful ball to Cavani, and what a tackle that was. Sent out of play by Selchuk. Lavezzi on the wing. He's got to deal with Abue. Swings and a cross, and it's stopped by the Galatasaray defense. And here's Yilmaz. Back to Drogba. Drogba back to Yilmaz. Yilmaz in plenty of space. He shoots, and he scored! The Turks are level on aggregate. SK Galatasaray, a team that everyone ruled out when they drew against Chelsea, has now pulled level against PSG. One more goal would send Galatasaray ahead on aggregate. It's a tie on aggregate at the moment. Beautiful play from Galatasaray. If that has resulted in a goal, I think everyone in Turkey, except maybe the other two Istanbul teams of Fenerbahce and there's Drogba. Drogba's through on goal, somewhat. Fans here in Istanbul are revving their team on. They're looking for somebody to do the magic. Yilmaz has been absolutely fantastic at putting things in the back of the net. Here's Umut Bulut with a cross. Drogba, and he scored! Oh no, that's Abue! What's he doing up there? Regardless, he's got the goal. The other Ivorian. And he's put Galatasaray in front. A simple shot, which should have been an easy save for Sirigu, was deflected off of a defender. And Sirigu dove before the deflection, and that has put Galatasaray in front. They're not going to attack as much now. Mancini's telling him, stop, don't put as much pressure on, keep going. Not as much pressure. We can sit back and defend a bit more now. Here's Yilmaz. Drogba. Brilliant pass to Schneider. Trying to head it back to Drogba, but he wasn't able to reach the ball. Here's Gallet. And now it's now. It's an offside call on Ezequiel Lavezzi. If PSG can score, they will have 2 away goals to Galatasaray's 1. And at the late point in the game, you'd think that would be it. So Galatasaray will definitely be aiming for another goal to demoralize PSG. And if they do concede, it's less goals that they have to score. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Matuidi. Chediu making his way forward. That could have been disastrous, but Melo's cleared it up. Drogba on the run. Alex taking the ball forward. Johan Cabaye. Maxwell. Tackled by Selchuk. Selchuk's charging down the wing. Schneider in the middle! Oh, it's a brilliant goal! They're going to be looking at that one for ages, trying to see if it crossed the line. Yes, I believe that has crossed the line. And it's 4-1 on the scoreboard, and you would think that PSG are demoralized enough that they will not score again. But this could have done the exact opposite and motivated them to score to send them through. There's my foul here. And will be a PSG free kick. Substitution. Maxwell, the one being brought off for Menez. PSG want to attack. Galatasaray are gearing up to defend. Here's Ibrahimovic. Shot! Oh, and he scored! Surely that's it! That makes it 5-5 on aggregate. No, it's still 5-4. It's still 5-4. Oh, it's a brilliant diving header. Yeah, it is 5-4 on aggregate. Galatasaray is still going through. Schneider. Mancini didn't realize this first. His assistant manager said to him, "No, you're still in. You're still through." He yelled at them all to attack. Neres yelled at them, defend. We still have the lead. And there was only 1 minute of stoppage time. And that's it! Galatasaray are moving on to the semi-finals with a beautiful, brilliant performance here in Istanbul. With that wonderful volley from Schneider, capping it off. 5-4 in aggregate. What an exciting tie this was. I'm sure some of the Galatasaray fans did a double take when Ibrahimovic scored. They must have been thinking, no, they have more away goals. But Schneider is the hero of the day as he put Galatasaray through to the next round. I've been your commentator, Gaming Guru, and I will see you for the next quarterfinal match.